Hiya. Now, I want to do my first impressions of this. The game, Skyrim. Now, straight off, I just wanted to say that it's... What I thought about Oblivion was that it was like an epic fantasy game inspired or in some ways ripping off the success or premise of success for how the Lord of the Rings would have worked. But with Skyrim, I feel like it's not taking inspiration, or it's not trying to rip off, it's trying to be, is Lord of the Rings basically. It's like, in Oblivion, if I wanted to go from the Imperial City to Skingrad, I would just fast travel. In Skyrim, I just want to place my marker from, say, Riverwood to Whiterun and just walk from the halfway point in the map to, say, the edge of the map. And I don't really have any incentive to want to fast travel unless it's a ridiculous journey, unless it's ridiculously long a journey, and by the time I end that journey I need to come off because I've been on for so long, because the journey's taken too long. That's not a bad thing. That's where I'm getting at with Skyrim feels like every Lord of the Rings game should be. It feels like it is the definitive Lord of the Rings game, whereas every other Lord of the Rings game has just been hack and slash, go down this set path, hack and slash push. Some of them. But with Skyrim, it just feels like how the Lord of the Rings would have played out if it was just you on your own in first person. Fantastic. That gets on to the point of first impressions of how Skyrim looks. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning. Even the tiny little scraggy villages, even the children's models, the models of the children and the animals like the dogs and the chickens. It's fantastic. I've watched featurettes saying that like the level of detail is insane, but the level of detail is beyond insane. It's beyond the plane of Oblivion, for God's sake, as people would say in this world. Crazy amount of detail. And I've done a couple of missions. I've only done a couple of missions because I've been doing what I've just been talking about, placing one marker and walking to the other side, and it's great. And the amount of things you walk past, you just think, I bet you in the Lord of the Rings, these people, the Fellowship walked past these kind of things. The Fellowship saw this kind of stuff on the way to Rivendell. Then on the way to Rivendell to that, the Path of Cadras, they saw this, and I saw this. It's great. It's just fantastic. And I just wish they would make a Lord of the Rings game built on how a game like The Elder Scrolls would work. You could go anywhere, do anything, blah 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 blah. That'd be great. You're given the ring, you're told to go to Mordor, but instead of that you could just go all the way back to the Shire, get pissed, shag a couple of people, then go to Mordor. Or go back to Rivendell, rub it in Elrond's face, all the shit you've just done, instead of going to destroy the ring, then destroy the ring. And instead of splitting up, you could just stay together, which the film and the books should have done, but no. I'm sidetracking. So, in Skyrim compared to Oblivion, the combat, I would say, is more realistic, it's more grittier, it's more mano a mano. You see the bandit, he's like, oh no mate, you're fucking mine. And you're just like, oh shit guys, pull out your sword. You didn't just go like in Oblivion, you go like that. It's like big, epic, heavy sword. I need to pull this heavy sword out. You have your shield, guy hits you in your shield. Not like in Oblivion, you just go and this is like bang, bang, and then you can hit them with your shield. You can shield bash without actually having to get to like level 50 in Oblivion, and you don't actually then, after you get shield bash, you don't actually do it. But in this, from the get-go, you can shield bash. and that's great. He hits you, you block, you take some damage, you shield bash, you hit him in the face, he like staggers back, and then you get your sword, you ram it through his stomach. Fucking awesome. That's so awesome. Whereas in Oblivion, you would just hit him, he would go, blah, and he would die. In this, you stab him. Like, you cut him, epic slicing maneuvers, and then you'll get kill animations. I don't know whose decision it was at Bethesda to add kill animations, but that guy, or gal, deserves just fucking everything. Oh, just makes the combat in this game so much more better. I mean, kicking a dog or a wolf square in the jaw and it's ramming a sword through its skull, that's fucking awesome. That's so much fun. Literally grabbing a bandit, smacking him with your shield 3 times, and then cutting his throat. That's awesome. That's so cool. So cool. And in the first person view, grabbing a spider, ramming your sword through its jaw, and oh god, it's awesome. Dual wielding is probably the best invention since sliced bread. It really is. I mean, dual wielding healing. if you could do that in Oblivion, it would be a godsend. That'd be a godsend. But you're just standing there, your health's about to die, you just go bang, both hands, double healing. Wow. And then when you get the perk to overcharge your dual casting, it just blows you away. Flames are cool. Setting fire to things with both hands, awesome. Setting fire to dead bodies, setting fire to the river, setting fire to trees, setting fire to fire, setting fire to like cabbages, setting fire to chicken and watching them run, that's cool. Setting fire to, I found a family of 6 mud crabs, set them all on fire. Set them all on fire. I heard about this mission where there were some rumours going around. There's another cool thing about the mission structures, how to get quests and shit, is that you'll hear 2 people talking about something in a town, and you might just catch a few words and you're thinking, what the fuck are they talking about? You might just drop and eavesdrop and listen. And sometimes in certain situations, if you do, a wee message will come up, map marker added, and you're like, what the fuck? And you check it and it's saying, go to this place. And you think, those people were just talking about that. And I've just stood still randomly and listened to them, and now I've got a mission. That's awesome, that's dynamic, that's fucking great. It's real-time mission shit. Awesome. Right, get back to us. There was rumours going around in a town about a little boy who was going to perform a dark ritual with some of the Dark Brothers because he wanted someone to kill. I got a wee tagline saying, you can go talk to this boy to see what he's up. I got to the boy's house, right, goes in, it's empty, it's deserted, everything's in pieces, like, and there's just this boy in a room, kneeling on the ground, wishing to the Night Mother. There's a skeleton, there's a human heart, there's some flesh, there's burning candles everywhere. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why do I always find myself in these situations? In Oblivion, the very first time I ever played Oblivion, I'd done something random, and then out of nowhere, Lucian LeChance comes up and says, you're joining the Dark Brotherhood because you killed someone. And I was like, oh fuck, oh dude, what the hell? And now, randomly in Skyrim, I found myself in the exact same situation, caught up in the Dark Brotherhood again. I'm like, fuck, I don't want this. Well, I do, but I don't want this right now. I'm on like level 3. This boy told me that his parents had died and he got put into an orphanage which was in a city far away from the city he was in. And there was a wife there, she was a dark elf, and she used to beat the children. She was a bad person. And the boy ran away and said that he would get the Dark Brotherhood to kill her. And by unlucky chance, because I showed up, he thought I was the Dark Brotherhood, and now it's my task to kill this woman, because this boy's hopes and all the other children's hopes are pinned on me, and there's nothing I can do about it. If I leave this boy alone, she'll end up finding him and he'll get beat. But if I do kill her, I might get in trouble, I might get into the Dark Brotherhood, blah blah blah. But the children will be free. So I made the epic journey, found some mammoths. I got there, and some douchebag, I went to go do the mission, but some douchebag stopped me in the street and says, "Here, can you steal this box for me?" And I was like, right, no, give me 2 seconds, I'm already on a mission, god damn it. And so I go to this orphanage to go investigate, because I'm like, right, come on, surely she can't be like this, and by fuck she is, like, because I sneaked in, and she's like shouting at the children, telling them they're not going to get any supper, and she's got to give them double beatings and that, and you're like, oh man, this bitch is mine. So I went back out, waited until say like 4 in the morning, sneaked back in, went up to her, told her that the little boy said hiya, and she's like, well, when you go see that boy, you tell her I'm going to find him and I'm going to beat him within an inch of his life. Then she went back to her bed. And the rest is history. I pulled out my sword, stabbed it through the back of her head. She died. All the children ran in and started cheering. The other assistant started cowering. I walked out like a champion. Went back to the boy, told him that she was dead. And everyone lives happily ever after. And hopefully the Dark Brotherhood won't know about this shit. Hopefully they won't contact me, because I'm not ready for this shit yet. I'm not ready for this shit. I don't know what to talk about really. I would talk about the story, but and dragons, but I've not done actually any story missions concerning dragons. I don't even think I've unlocked dragons yet. I mean, I've found them shout words, but I've not unlocked dragons yet, because I'm doing lots of miscellaneous missions, discovering places on the map, doing missions. I want to join the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood and the Mages Guild and it's not the Fighters Guild, it's like the Companions or something. I want to join them as well, and I want to join the Stormcloak Rebellion. I would join the Imperial Legion because I thought they were hilarious in Oblivion, but after talking to some Imperial Legion guards in Skyrim, they're nothing like the ones in Oblivion. They're not the whole "my blood for the Empire" kind of guys. They're just normal. They're just normal people. But that's what I'm going to say actually. I'm just going to finish up on that. Say that my first impressions of Skyrim are, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. And it's stupidly, fucking, ridiculously, unbelievably, stupendously incredible. It's incredible. So, thanks for watching. I was going to say that how before I bought Skyrim, I would have had a reviews up for Demon Souls and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood before Revelations comes out, but I don't think those will happen because I was really not well last week. Pardon me. Really not well last week, and I just couldn't do it because I wasn't well at all. I'm sorry. So, see you later. Bye. Every single city, every single camp, every fortress, everything will get raided. Every person, woman and child and dog, animal, anything will get talked to. I'll make sure. Try to think. Don't know. No idea.